Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 658. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who barely considers themselves to be even maybe a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "You fail only if you stop writing." Ray Bradbury. Easy as that, right? And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. And the theme of, I would say, most of this week's episodes is what to do when you're stuck in writing your manuscript for various reasons. And for today, one of my favorite Kurt Vonnegut writing rules is that every line in a book should do one of two things: reveal something about a character or move the action forward in some way. If you're having trouble with that second one, moving the action forward in your book, here are some tips today to spark some motion and get your plot moving. And this is for fiction and nonfiction. Number one, make a bold move. If you're writing fiction, have one of your characters push the edges of their comfort zone or do something slightly out of character, scare themselves a little. Those are all bold moves. Or if you're writing nonfiction, tell a story where you did the same thing in your life. Or perhaps as a thought leader, if you're writing a personal or business development book, make a bold statement, assessment, or prediction. Either way, make a bold choice, no matter what you're writing, either you or your character, as a way of getting things moving forward in your book. Here's the second way to get the action going in your book. Pivot. Stray from the path, even just as a brief exercise to get unstuck and back in the groove again. If you've been taking your book down one predictable path, whether because you're nervous about straying from your outline or you simply don't have any better ideas at the moment, try this as an experiment. See what the other direction looks like. If you took a left at the fork in the road, go back and take a right instead, more metaphorically speaking, just to see what's down there. See all the different options that you haven't explored outside of your outline. Pivot away from the beaten path and see what surprises await. And that might be where, by the way, your action in your book has been hiding, in its surprises. And finally, number three, explore some of my favorite scene writing tools. And some of those include surprises, coincidences, accidents, upsets, and contradictions. I'll say those again. Surprises, coincidences, accidents, upsets, and contradictions. Now, look at your manuscript so far, especially if you're, like today's theme is, if you're stuck and it doesn't seem to be moving forward. Look at your manuscript so far. How have you been deploying those tools? The reason that real life is so exciting, or at least unpredictable, as we all know, and the action is always moving forward, is that these things happen naturally. So make sure they're happening in your book, too. And let me do the list again. Surprises, coincidences, accidents, upsets, and contradictions. Make sure the things that happen in real life are happening in your book, because there's never a shortage of action in real life, is there? So that might be where all the action is that's been missing in your manuscript, in those things. So I hope these three tools help get the action, get the plot line moving forward in your book. And as always, thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing, resources, and more. It's an excellent community of authors, aspiring authors, all levels. Everybody's welcome there. Lots of support, just really generous members we're here to help. Until tomorrow, happy writing.